welcome to Math Archvice. In this video, I am going to explain scatter diagram. So, scatter diagram is one of the graphical method used to measure the correlation between the two variables. Scatter diagram is also known as scatter plot or XY graph. Sometimes we call it as a correlation chart. But most probably we use the name scatter diagram. So it is a simple and non-mathematical method of studying correlation between the two variables. Since it's a graphical method and it can be understood easily by everyone. In this method, the two variables x and y is taken along the horizontal and vertical axis. Here first we have to plot all the points in a graph paper like this in the form of dots. The diagram of dots after plotting all the points obtained is called the scatter diagram or dot diagram. After plotting all the points, either we get a straight line like this or some of the points cluster around the straight line, or we may get a curve like this, or points cluster nearly around a curve, something like that. So based on this scatter diagram, we get a rough idea about the direction of relationship between the two variables. Here, look at the three diagrams which I have given here. Points clustered closely around a line show a strong correlation. Here the line is a very good predictor of the data. Strong relationship means good linear fit. The more spread out the points shows the weaker relationship of the two variables. Look at the first case. There is an upward movement of the straight line and all the points exactly lie on the line. So it shows it's perfect. So there is no deviation of any points from the line. So there exists a strong relationship between the two variables. So from this graph I have to understand, so for the two variables x and y, there exists a strong relationship. Look at the second case. Some of the points cluster away from the line, but there is very low deviation of the points from the line. So if so, I may get the idea about the two variables x and y as there exists a high positive correlation between the two variables. Also, look at the third case. There is an upward movement here. Here itself there is an upward movement. There is an upward movement and points here are clustered much away from the line. So this shows there is a weak relationship between the two variables. So based on the scatter diagram, we may get the idea about both the direction and strength of the relationship between the two variables. So from the scatter diagram, we can form a rough idea about the direction, form, strength of the relationship between the two variables. Direction in the sense that is the relationship between the variables is increasing or decreasing. Whether the relationship between the two variables may increase or decrease. The second one, form in the sense that it may be linear or non-linear. Most probably we have to discuss correlation under linear case. Next, we may get idea about the strength of the relationship too based on the scatter diagram. Strength in the sense that how strong the relationship is between the two variables. Whether it may be positive, that means perfect positive or perfect negative, high positive or high negative, something like that, which we have discussed after this. So based on the scatter diagram, we may get a rough idea about the direction, form and strength of the relationship between the two variables. So based on the strength and direction of correlation, we have the following categories. Perfect positive correlation, high degree of positive correlation, low degree of positive correlation, then we have perfect negative correlation, high degree of negative correlation, low degree of negative correlation and no correlation. Let me discuss one by one with an example. Let me start with perfect positive correlation. After plotting all the points, it will form a straight line like this and all the points here fall in a straight line. That means all the points lie in the straight line rising from the lower left corner to the upper right hand corner of the diagram. If so, there exists a perfect positive correlation between the two variables x and y. Look at here, there is an upward movement. If there is an upward movement, which means there is a positive correlation. If it is downward movement, that is negative. So if it is an upward movement, that is the relation is upward, which means there is a positive correlation. And if every point lie on the straight line, all the points, look at here, all the points lie on the straight line. So if so, then we say perfect. So points lie on the straight line, perfect, and there is an upward movement, so positive. So there exists perfect positive correlation between the two variables. Next, high degree of positive correlation. If the plotted points form a narrow band like this, if the plotted points form a narrow band like this and the points are rising from the lower left corner to the upper right corner of the diagram, then there exists a high degree of positive correlation between the two variables x and y. Look at here, some of the points lie on the straight line and some of them lie just, there is a slight deviation of the points from the straight line. If so, there exists a high degree of positive correlation. There is an upward movement. If it is an upward movement, that is positive, and if it form a narrow band like this, that is high degree. So high degree of positive correlation between the two variables. So based on this diagram, our interpretation is there exists a high degree of positive correlation between the two variables x and y. Next, low degree of positive correlation. Low degree of positive correlation in the sense that if the plotted points are scattered much away from the line and there is an upward movement of the line from the lower left corner to the upper right corner of the diagram, if so, we have to say there exists a low positive correlation between the two variables x and y. Here, look at here, some of the points fall near to the straight line and some of them are scattered much away from the line. But there is an upward movement of the line from the lower left to upper right. If so, we have to say there exists a low degree of positive correlation between the two variables x and y. Then we move on to perfect negative correlation. It is same as that of perfect positive correlation, only the difference is in perfect positive correlation there is an upward movement, but here there is a downward movement. So here after plotting all the points, if we get a line like this and there is a downward movement and the points, plotted points are all lie on this straight line, if so, there exists a perfect negative correlation between the two variables x and y. That is, if all plotted points lie in a straight line falling from the upper left corner to the lower right corner of the diagram. If so, there exists a perfect negative correlation. Why we say here perfect means here all the points lie in the straight line. There is no deviation of any point from the line, so which means there is a perfect. And negative in the sense that there is a downward movement. If there is a downward movement, which shows that there is a negative correlation between the two variables. So, if all the points lie in the straight line and there is a downward movement, there exists a perfect negative correlation between the two variables x and y. Next, we move on to high degree of negative correlation. It is similar to that of high degree of positive correlation, only the difference is the downward movement. There we have upward movement of the line, here we have the downward movement. If the plotted points form a narrow band like this, that is some of the points lie on the straight line and some of the points scattered away from the line, that is only the slight deviation of the points from the straight line. If so, then we have to say there exists a high degree of negative correlation between the two variables x and y. Here the relation is downward and in the plotted points form a narrow band like this. So there exists a high degree of negative correlation between the two variables x and y. Low degree of negative correlation. It is also similar to that of low degree of positive correlation, only the difference is the downward movement. There we have upward movement, isn't it? So, if the plotted points are scattered much away from the line, look at here, there are some of the points scattered much away from the line and there is downward movement from upper left corner to the lower right corner of the diagram. If so, there exists a low degree of negative correlation between the two variables x and y. Here the relation is downward and the points scattered much away from the line. So there exists a low degree of negative correlation between the two variables x and y. And last we move on to no correlation or zero correlation. If the plotted points are scattered all over the diagram, if the plotted points are in a trapezoid manner, we have to say there exists no correlation between the two variables x and y. That means neither the relation is upward nor downward, either it will plotted points scattered all over the diagram, or we may get a curve like this. Two, we have to say there exists no correlation between the two variables. In correlations, we have to deal with the linear relationship between the two variables. So, we have to avoid the nonlinear case, something like this. So, there exists no correlation between the two variables. So, from the beginning itself, I have mentioned that based on the scatter diagram, we may get a rough idea about the direction, form and strength of the relationship between the two variables. Direction. So, direction in the sense that if it is upward movement, so here all the lines, here the first three cases there is an upward movement of the straight line. So, there exists a positive relationship between the two variables. Here there is a downward movement of the points. So, there is a negative relationship between the two variables. Next we move on to form. Form in the sense that whether it is linear or non-linear. So, since the correlation deals with the linear relationship between the two variables, so we after plotting all the points we will get a straight line like this. So, we may most probably discuss about the linear case in correlation. The strength of the relationship. The strength in the sense that whether the points fall in a straight, all the points fall in a straight line, which means that means perfect. So, if there is a slight deviation of the points from the line means there is high degree. If the points scattered much away from the line means there is the low degree of positive correlation. And all in these three cases there is an upward movement of the line. And if there is a downward movement and if all the points lie on the straight line means perfect negative, and some of the points lie on this line and there is much deviation of the remaining points from the there is very low deviation of the points remaining points from the straight line means that is high degree of negative correlation. So if the plotted points scattered much away from the line means there exists a low degree of negative correlation. So based on the scatter diagram we can get a rough idea about a direction, form and strength of the relationship between the two variables x and y. Hope you got a clear idea about a scatter diagram. Thanks for watching. See you again in my next video.